just going to banter a bit. Can do some astrology, but I feel like there's neutral zone. That's what the Sun-Pluto conjunction really is, and that's what we're definitely in it now. And I feel that a lot has been unveiled, and it's going to continue along with, like, say, the healing part. For my generation, this is really what I wanted to talk about. The Libra generation. Just give me a moment to get back on. I actually channel some things, and I actually have to go back and listen to some of my videos. If not right away, I'll listen to it at least 3 times to confirm, well, yes, this is creative material. Post it. And a lot of it's spontaneous, really daring, because a lot of it goes, see, just switching over to this conversation about being creative and being a good artist, or doing good material, I guess, or let's say being influential, going where past your own limitation, which involves risk taking, of course, and that makes you feel vulnerable, but it's a different risk taking than not knowing what you're doing. In the end, ask Tesla or even Jesus over there, was it worth it? That was a hell of a strange parade for you, Pride Parade or whatever was that. But, there's the fact of permeation. I call it bleeding, right? They talked about the one who bleeds. Well, that's a metaphor, when you do laundry and you have a white pair of socks or something, a shirt, but then you have turned your white pair of socks or shirt pink or kind of reddish because, well, something was there was something in the wash there that was pretty potent, and it kind of bled through. It's called bleeding, right? As human beings, sheep, we can relate. If we word of mouth, we can say, yeah, bleeding. Why would they even call it bleeding? Well, blood um, does stain, right? It's kind of really hard to get blood out of clothes once you don't catch it with the cold water first, and it's cold, ice cold water that works the best if you get any stain on your clothing, but blood in particular. Ice cold water right away, you're getting most of it out, or it's going to set in and it's forever there. Kind of like, hard to get it out. Anyway, thanks for understanding the word bleeding. Uh, Leading, the one who leads, that's the main word in there for the sheep to, I don't know about the sheep like that, but of course to lead. Yeah, no, the sheep like that. Not the blood part. No, we're not talking about that. Bleeding. We're talking about leading. We're talking about the shepherds, and those are the ones, well, they end up, they're kind of risky, right? If you really look at a real shepherd. Jesus, do I talk about you again? Fuck. Not really. If you can tone it down a bit next time, I'd like to stay here for at least 66 years other than 33. Okay, okay. I have to get my ventriloquism right. Sun-Pluto conjunct, how are you doing? It's a heavy time. I'm a Pluto Sun conjunct at birth, and the work that I do, a lot of people don't really see it, and I don't blame them, because there's Barbie doll over there that gives me my image. I'm very projected upon, and I'm happy about it. You know, I'm like, wow, you don't see God here? You can see anything you want. When you do see God, and you get a glimpse, you're like, shh, ah, but no, yeah, now. Me, yes, you, oh, and then, but it's a flash. It's like, because most people are like, no, they change, but it's really them changing, you see. They don't want to go there. And I'm like, well, I was here all the time. And they're like, I went there a little bit, and now I'm going back. And I say, actually, you know what John Lennon says is pretty much, is just, I would rather pull your beard and challenge you. That's one of the things, yes, thank you very much, is what I was about to try to talk about, the Libra generation. The Libra, this is one of the, see, and they will get in a fight with Aries and say, you just want to fight. And it's like, no, you do. Aries is spontaneously doing something that it's coming straight out of their righteous ignorance. The Libra will tactfully, it's competition. Now you have to be careful of always being in competition, you Libras, and also being in competition. You think it's a competition, like especially, okay. This comes very. I know what I'm saying, and it's not the Aries. Aries, see, Aries says compete with yourself. Libra says I'm competing with this other, and it very much is. If it's not love, it's a competition. Who can win? Who can break somebody down? Who, all that stuff, right? That's why Libra is very cool to have on your side, because that's where they're making good lawyers. You know that they are, there's such a thing as a good lawyer, babes, and it's just somebody who's selfless, and that's what love is. It's the most cleanest witness. It just says, you know, it's not a man or a woman. It's the third party, which is reality. That space right beyond the nose. See, there's the truth. There's the truth, but there's reality. See, truth is found in reality. Do you get it, kids? Pass it on, man. I was just pointing at the first and the third dimension. I'm sorry. I was just pointing at the second, which is the truth, and my body, and the third dimension, which is the third party. Outer space, the final frontier. You know, I gotta fucking copyright this. But I happen to think that I'm gonna be okay. I don't. Why do you copyright it? Because you want food. You want money. You know, but it's like, this isn't any. The way that I'm coming up with it, and how that, babes. Do you know who Luke Skywalker is? A male, by the way, a man. It's a symbol. And then I look over at Princess Leia. Really? She needs to get the fuck up off her back, man. But anyway, let's get. I mean, I don't think she ever was, though. If you ever look at her, she's like, she's running, and she's like, Luke! It's up to you, Master Luke! Luke Skywalker? Luke means unclear. The sky, let's get back to your spacesuit. This is the truth, okay? You have a spacesuit. That's the truth. Here's the sky. There's only one sky, by the way. There's only one God behind all gods. If you're listening to this, You have no choice. You're in the chaos now. You're in the chaos now.